10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, right away, I would like to see your soldier top right in the belt in the wood area over here, just so that you can deny the spy a lot, and also you provide vision for the flank.
Gotcha. This is my first time playing soldiers, so you'll probably see me beat quite a bit. I realized I'm definitely bombing way
Yeah,
too
so
much.
basically, in that case, I'm actually gonna pause for a second and explain. So when
Yeah,
you're playing
please.
top right as soldier, what you do is you're basically looking to provide eyes for the flank and also harass their combo when they walk forward. But your goal is not to feed for it. You're just playing for basically building banners.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, throughout this entire scrim, I was like bombing a lot, which I realized is a mistake. Today, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, on
getting back to
first
just
don't
doing
on
shit
first
together.
don't on first defense don't do that. You play very conservatively.
Gotcha.
The rest of the positioning from the team looks all good here.
Mm.
Attention.
Okay, if your demo is going to play this aggressively, I'd like to see your Pyro and Medic match this aggression. You guys could your demo might get killed here if you guys aren't playing it with him. Just as a general rule of thumb, you always want to match your demo's aggression as a combo. Okay, stuffing the Uber's fine. During the Uber itself, I'd recommend your heavy play head glitch, not on the playground itself. Just play a little more conservatively so that you can still deny the bombs without eating damage. It's a good choice to leave here. Make sure your soldier's getting out too. Yeah, you don't really need to be in here. Cypher, you should be out. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I crater.
And next time, just get out with the rest of your team. You'll be fine. You're really valuable inside tunnel here. You need to be playing with your heavy side. Because basically your engineer needs time to get the sentry up, so you need to be holding tunnel a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, you guys lose your medic because you're not playing together as a combo. Your combo definitely needs to be a little more... If your demo is forward, right side, your pyro medic need to walk up and match the aggression again. Do not stay in the dispenser with your pyro. You need to trust that your engineer and your scout are watching your back. You guys lose second here, that's fine. What I don't like to see is you guys are like lingering on the stairs here. When you lose hill, you need to get all the way out, buff your respawners, and then go fight tracks. You can't be refighting low ground like this. So everybody, you lose hill, everybody backs up, get buffs. Combo and sniper, you go play tracks. Heavy soldier engineer, play right side, and you push out of house. That way you're pushing from two sides. Your soldier and heavy, make sure that nobody in the window can spam down on them. Your engineer builds a gun, your sniper plays for picks on the cart, your demo spams. If you see right here, the blue demo has some stickies right there. Usually what happens is the blue heavy is going to hide in that corner right there. Your demo needs to spam that out. And you're not really playing for the refight, you're playing to stall the cart here. You're going to leave to third after this. Okay, your soldier goes for a pinch with the spy, that's fine. Timing could use a little work, but the play itself is fine.
Yeah, I think this first couple of rounds I didn't coordinate with spy, but I tried with the second scrim, I think.
Just make sure you're always never solo sack on second. Make sure you're always sacking with somebody, because if you get nothing, you're gonna have it's gonna mess up your third hold a lot. Okay, soldier and heavy being dead at the same time is a big problem here, but one of you needs to be on the catwalk at all times where your spy is standing. That's actually the worst, not a great place for the spy. I really want to see your soldier or heavy on catwalk because it provides a lot of control during the post Ubers. Also during the pre-Uber, like the enemy team can't walk up for free. Because what I'm seeing happen is there's players like flooding through your U-turn, your bucket area, left side. And because your heavy and soldier are dead, they're getting so many picks on your back lines here. So usually what I'll do when I'm playing soldier is I'll play on the catwalk and get arrows, and my heavy will play where he is right now, and this is how we'll pinch them.
Okay.
Yeah, don't play low ground the dispenser like that. You need to be controlling the flank. You're the biggest contributor to the flank here, Cypher. Now's a good time to give this up. When you have no bucket control, that's usually your time to leave third. Your sniper and medic are taking a big risk by playing in like this. You guys should already be out. Because the flank is wide open. A little too much hesitating on low ground here. I don't know where your heavy's going. So generally for the pub spot hold, what I do is your heavy is going to stand here until the shutter closes. Then your heavy's going to turn around and your heavy's going to stand here or up here. And you're going to sort of walk between these two locations. Your heavy plays in the corner. Your demo and pyro basically play slightly behind your heavy so that you can spam the windows and keep the sniper out of the windows. Your sniper will play inside the sentry, and your pyro will rotate between your sentry and your demo. Your pyro... Pause here for... Your pyro should not need to air blast any of these players. Your pyro should be focused mainly on denying the spam on the gun, and your heavy denies the bombers. And then your flank is like Cypher and your spy. You're going to rotate. Your soldier and spy are either going to pinch lower or play crates. And that way, every time the enemy team rotates lower, you go for a pinch. Okay, feeding for cart's fine, and a soldier. For that last 40 seconds or so, I'd like to see your heavy was rolling out bottom left. Try not to do that ever, because you're just gonna get sniped right away. Your heavy should roll out bottom right if he's desperate, and make space for your demo, because your demo is gonna be the one doing most of the cart denial.
Mission begins.
But really, you guys shouldn't need to do that in the first place. If you just play normally in pub spot, if you just follow the meta, you won't have to do that. Your heavy is basically sort of like walking back and forth, drawing eyes, and your demo and pyro are playing behind your heavy. And then when the sniper gets in the window, your demo is going to deny the window as much as you can. Same with Harry Potter. If the sniper goes low ground, your demo just spams down. You guys don't drop out of pub spot ever unless the enemy team has Ubered into your spawn and they're sitting below you. Then you drop on their heads.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I'm not seeing a sack wave. You guys got to do a sack wave. You're not sacking to get kills usually. You're sacking so that your spy can get behind. That needs to be happening. So just double bomb in, and your pyro can run through choke.
So you're saying we just make distractions so spy can get behind? That's the
Exactly.
Oh,
I want to see you guys double bomb the sniper on playground, and your pyro walks through choke.
Okay, gotcha.
Because you need to be making a distraction, because you need to get your spy behind. You need to get cart time. The kills are not important. Right? It was not the start. Okay, sniper on roof by himself. Can't be doing that if nobody's spy checking you. Don't do that. What I would do is, if your sniper wants to play roof, get the cart into the choke first, where the cart is now, and then send your engineer to guard your sniper. Your engineer should babysit the sniper on the roof. Okay, bombing behind. Doesn't make sense unless your spy is going to be there with you, Cypher. Don't do that. The bomb is fine, but somebody has to be there with you. It's not your job to go to spawn kill the teleporter.
Yeah, gotcha. I think here I was just kind of lost, so I think I probably should have just killed mine if I ended up in that position. I did like a roll up that got me behind by accident.
Okay, this whole... So I'm going to rewind just for a second. First push I saw your heavy was playing right side on the rock here. That can't be happening without a lot of flank support because your heavy's just going to get spammed out. Your heavy should either wait in the back of the choke or with the combo, and then your heavy's going to come in for sort of the post-Uber fight. What's going to happen for the Ubers is you guys are going to pop over the hill. It's going to be an equal Uber exchange usually. And then I want to see your flank, your soldier, heavy, engineer, scout getting in and pressuring playground for the post-fight. And then your sniper, demo, and pyro are sort of peeking over the hill left side and maintaining the pressure while your flank's getting in. The Uber itself is rarely going to be the what makes the push happen. And it's important that during the setup phase of the Uber, like once the cart is in choke, you don't have players dying for nothing. You guys got to wait a second. You got to play conservatively, pop in, and then play aggressively. This positioning from your sniper, pyro, and heavy right now is what I wanted to see during the actual fight, not after your medic's dead. Now all these players left side, you guys need to back up, get your buffs, and then you're gonna have to do this fight all over again. Like your heavy and pyro can't be in alone like that. That was just feeding. Okay, your spy's in position. I'd like to see some pressure in the choke here from your heavy. Bomb's a good play. Okay. Your heavy is playing very aggressively, and your demo's not getting any beam. You need to see almost all the beam on your demo to make space, and your heavy needs to play in the choke. Your heavy cannot peek top left if there's no Ubers being exchanged, because your heavy's just gonna eat all the spam. Oh my goodness. Okay. Why are you on the airstrike?
Because I'm playing around with it because it recently got unbanned, so I want to see how it's working.
Okay.
It works sometimes.
I'm gonna not judge you too harshly, but that bomb would have been fucking nuclear if you were on stock.
Yeah, absolutely. There are some moments where, like, I think in the second scrim where airstrike was so good just because I had like 8 rockets, but I can definitely tell there are some moments where stock.
Yeah, I would really advocate for stock on first at least.
All right.
Okay, you guys are playing for cart time a little too much there. You need to be focused more on clearing the soldier out of top left or fighting the playground. You can't be sacking for cart time on first. That's almost never going to work. Even if you cap, the enemy team is not obligated to give up the point just because you capped. So, if you're taking an Uber exchange, I want to see your pyro run in and kill the soldier top left, and I want to see your demo make space on playground. Your demo needs to spam the heavy. That way your flank can actually get in. You guys are like focusing on the cart way too much here. You need to be making... If your soldier and heavy can actually get in the fight because your demo made space, that's the goal. And then don't just throw yourselves blindly into first. You actually have to run proper sacks, like coordinated sacks, not this. Okay, this is like this flank, this positioning from your flank, this is great. This is what I wanted to see during the Uber fights. The way your flank all walked up simultaneously with your heavy, that was good. Now you're taking an Uber fight in the corner? Okay. So the Uber fight's a little bit late here. Ideally, I'd like your flank to do the exact same thing they did, but just wait until the Uber's actually being popped. Because if you guys had just waited like 7 or 8 seconds longer, that would have been a really nice push there. Because your flank can harass playground and your heavy can just rev around the corner. Your heavy can just walk around the corner with your pyro and it's going to be really good. Okay, they have no playground control, so I'd really like to see some playground control here. Ignore the fact that there's 30 seconds on the clock. If this was a normal game with a normal amount of time, you guys, this is a golden ticket to get on playground, and nobody's even trying to do that. Okay, positioning top left from your heavy. This is really good. Once the card is capped, oh, definitely go top left like that. I like that. Need to be looking to kill the teleporter faster. That guy should not be getting lucky at ever. Looks like there's 4 parts here, so might have to skip the last part. Depends how much time I have.
You can skip the second to last part, and they were down a person. And it was just.
Oh, the third one you mean, like the first half of the 9:30?
Mission begins in
The
60
second half
seconds.
of 9:30. Right.
Okay.
Mission begins in 30 seconds. Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
Looks like this is the second half of the same scrim, so hopefully we'll see. Direct hit, okay.
Yeah, because I thought the reason that we weren't able to push was because of Sentry, but I realize now it wasn't just that.
Yeah, so I'm almost never going to advocate for you to focus on the sentry as soldier. The sack wave is too important.
Yeah, okay.
Really what's going to happen in most of these fights is you're going to take an Uber exchange, you're going to try and get some playground control, and then the gun's going to die afterwards. Because what I like to see is your spy is going to kill the teleporter behind, and then your spy is going to enforce for the gun from hill. That's your spy's second job. Your spy doesn't need to be going for stabs on playground most of the time because it's too difficult. It's actually just better to just consistently shoot the gun when your combo's using into the gun. This is what I wanted to see from your sniper and heavy. Like your heavy sort of peeking the wood here, and your sniper's walking top left. Cypher, try and get on playground a little earlier here. Do that, but earlier. You had a window of opportunity where the heavy was not watching that. You were just top left for a bit too long there. You don't really need to be top left as soldier. Unless you're like rotating for a buff, but then you rotate back afterwards. Okay, you get a sniper pick. This is perfect. Make sure you guys focus down the scout next. Perfect. Get your heavy to jump on playground. Don't just sit there and shoot. They decide to give it up. I'm not really sure why they gave that up. They didn't have to. Okay, you bomb your soldier in. Again, that bomb would be great if it was on the stock rocket launcher. Wait, your sniper and medic just stood there while they Ubered into you guys. You guys gotta run away if the Uber's worse. I don't. So you guys ran a sack wave with your soldier and demo is what it looked like to me, and then your like combo like stood too far in. Just you should back up a little bit and then repush. You guys ran another sack and you got the med, so they give up second. The second sack is totally fine. I agree with sacking when you have that much disad. Okay, small couple points of criticism here. Your heavy should not go window. Your heavy and soldier should actually sort of play low ground, and your heavy should head glitch on the stairs, and your soldier should play on the barrels there, next to the doorway, and just not let them through the doorway at all. That way, your sniper and demo can focus completely on fighting tracks. They have no pressure from left side. You guys like your soldier jumped in when you didn't have to, and your heavy didn't head glitch properly, so they both just died for nothing basically. You guys clear house in a timely manner. That's good. Now that the house is clear, I'd recommend you guys not stay in here, because it's almost always going to be trapped. Your combo should never push out of that left doorway if you can avoid it. Not bad. Just clear the house real quick, and then rotate combo tracks, and let your soldier take catwalk. Your soldier and heavy should clear catwalk. Your combo does not have to do that. You guys are gonna if you Uber out of house, you're gonna Uber into a sniper sight line. It's gonna be really terrible probably. Yeah, you're just getting stuffed so badly here. So try and get your heavy and soldier to clear catwalk, and then your heavy and soldier can sort of drop down and fight the low ground corner with your combo. It's like, while you're
I was mostly doing that kind of bomb because I would frequently get like medics and stuff like that, or NG.
Yeah,
I was doing on this.
if you get the medic, that's obviously great. But the thing is,
a few times. I don't know if it happened in this room though.
Okay, so I'm gonna like back up for a second and let's just explain what I want to see happen. Is while your soldier and heavy are clearing catwalk, I want to see your demo, pyro, and medic and scout sort of playing by the cart, spamming over the hill here. That way their combo cannot wide swing your cart pushers. And I don't basically never want to see heavy C house unless your spy needs him for a pinch. Your heavy C house is such an easy kill. It's like almost a free kill. Your sniper can't be balcony with no protection. This is like a respawn wave. Make sure your sniper is aware that he can't be doing that without somebody next to him. Cypher luck, that's usually going to be you on balcony next to your sniper. Okay, they have no sniper, so now would be a really good time to get your demo to sort of wide swing tracks here, because you can just get so much free spam and space, and your cart pushers will get so much time. There's really no reason for you guys to be pushing low ground here when they have no sniper. Like, sort of, when I say low ground, I mean like this low ground, like relative to the heavy. You don't want to be pushing into their heavy as a combo. Okay, you get your combo in the corner, which is good. You get in fast, which is good, but your heavy can't be standing here. Your heavy needs to walk all the way up here and stand here. That way your heavy actually controls the post fight. Your heavy can just look at U-turn and just constantly control this for the entire post fight. And that frees up your pyro and demo to take control of the corner for your cart cappers. And then while this is occurring, you get your soldier off of balcony. Your soldier either pushes with your heavy, or your soldier peeks the corner with your pyro. Soldier's very flexible when pushing third. You get to pick what you're doing as long as you communicate that you're doing it.
Yeah, no, I think the entire time I was just doing that bomb because, yeah, I get the medic a couple times.
Well, eventually, better teams, they're just not going to let you. They're just going to stand in a very conservative location. They're not going to let you do that.
Yeah. I think I noticed that from the second team that we fought against.
Okay, you are all crossing through the sight line. That is not a good plan. I would really recommend that you play this more conservatively next time, and you like clear lower with your combo, and then you send your soldier in heavy up the spiral staircase to clear tiles. Because you guys had Uberad, and then you all crossed the sight line, and you almost dropped doing that. Okay, you take a Great Uber to their spawn, you spam the gun. The Uber itself was fine. Like going in like that when you had Big Ad was totally fine. Soldier bombing pub spot when they're down, when the heavy's not there. That was a great bomb. It's not your fault the pyro right clicked. Let's not have your demo ever stand on the cart, please. I want to see your demo always controlling a doorway, no matter what the situation is. Because your demo was like tunnel visioning the cart. There was just a free medic pick standing over left side. They have no med, so now would be a really good time to not feed here and just get crit heals on the teleporter and then flood in. Cypher, while this is going on, I want to see you try and escort your sniper into the window here. Because your sniper is going to provide a lot of value for your team, and you can spam the gun from window next to him. Like, this spy can never be allowed to harass your sniper to this degree. Same thing with your engineer. I'd really like to see your engineer, if he's not upgrading the teleporter, babysit the sniper. And I also don't want to see your heavy peeking this window unless the fight is actively going on, because if you peek this window during downtime, you're eating so much spam. It's better for your heavy to sit in spiral and sort of guard the spiral from the flank. Don't let the flank wrap you. Okay, Cypher, I like you playing lower here. Make sure flush out the scout, spam the dispenser. Make sure you're killing this dispenser on a regular basis so your spy can actually get in.
Yeah, my spy told me to do that. That's why I was down there more often.
Yeah, you being down here is good. Make sure that you, like, your heavy should not have been down there. Your scout should have been with you instead. I probably would not spam the sentry from that window, especially at this time. You need to spam the gun with other players, because you're just eating too much damage on soldier. You need to be. This Uber exchange is very normal. Cypher, now would be the perfect time for you to bomb in, but you can't because you're wasting all your health spamming the gun. You are the MVP of post fights, so you need to be bombing pub spot on the post fight.
I thought we'd be able to spam gun with the Uber, so I told them.
Well, you should be trying to kill the gun before you pop in, to be honest. Like, your soldier, spy, sniper, and pyro, like, you guys can all be spamming the gun during downtime. That's what you do while you're building Uber, is you spam the gun. And then your soldier should be always trying to focus on being healthy for the post fight so your soldier can bomb. Because a normal Uber exchange, what's going to happen is their heavy is going to back up or die to your demo, because your demo is going to be doing a lot of damage. And then your soldier can bomb in, and your soldier is going to get amazing value in pub spot, and that's the rest of your team's queue to flood the cart. Like, get in. So it looks like you guys make another exchange main. The enemy team realizes how bad the situation is, so they're playing chaotically for picks, which they're getting because you guys are sitting in main. Having Uberat is not an excuse for sitting in main. You guys need to play. You guys need to sort of play normally still. Like somebody needs to escort your sniper to the windows, and your combo needs to get into like a better spot to Uber than main. Because when you guys are sort of like sitting in main like that with your Uber, the enemy team only has one doorway to shoot, and they're gonna flank you all the time. So you need to keep playing the same way you would normally. You need to clear lower, get your sniper in the window, pop in from lower. Like when I say lower, I mean like Harry Potter. Pop in from here. Or if their sniper's dead, you pop in through the windows. You jump out the window. This window. And then once the Uber exchange has ended, your soldier's going to bomb the top left. And if your Uber is substantially better, your soldier even gets a flash at the end.
5 minutes left in the mission.
Okay, this is like, again, you guys are just flooding main. You're not maintaining your high ground control. You got to be doing something about that. Okay, this is good. This is good. Downtime. You guys are spamming the gun out. Okay, Cypher bombs in while the heavy's distracted. Good. Your demo's walking up to spam. Good. So that push overall was a lot better. Just your pyro and medic need to like not get themselves involved there because you guys almost had Uber and you guys like lost it because you're playing your pyro medic were too aggressive. Okay, this is a bad spot for your heavy to be. Your heavy should not be tiles by himself. Your heavy should be playing a lot more conservatively. Usually you either play here in the spiral or you play in the left window. That way, because your heavy could head glitch these players here when there's no gun. Okay, again, sniper and demo, you guys are... This is not going to work. Their soldier isn't even playing tiles. Tiles is practically free because there's no soldier in there. You guys just got to rotate and take it for yourselves. Like, their soldier right now, red soldier, is being useless as shit, and you guys are just feeding into him. Okay, again, Cypher, there was a lot of downtime. Look, their heavy's not even here. This is like very bombable, and you were spamming the gun the whole time.
I think I was just trying to make space in tiles because I remember like when I was playing heavy, I was supposed to make space in tiles so like everyone could push in through there. But
yeah, but the thing is, that's your combo's job really, and you need to be the one who's getting in more.
Okay.
It's good that you recognize the space should be taken. But that's really like you should like just tell your demo to do that if he's gonna listen to you. Okay, I like that you cleared lower, and then you, like, this is good. Once lower's clear, don't take that fight until your team's buffed. Let them, if there's players in tile, let them stay there for a second. That's not your fight. Okay, you're getting some excellent picks. Uber at their spawn's always good. Really aggressive Ubers are good. Second stage of the Uber, let your demo trap the spawn doors. I want to see your pyro and medic turn around and kill the threats behind you if you can. So a consistent theme here is your sniper. You cannot be peeking main over and over again like this. You need to get your sniper on the stairs with some protection, which is usually going to be your engineer. All of these fights would go so much better if your sniper was just up here. You don't even have to go for the SVS. You can shoot anything. You can actually bait the SVS. You can like let other players take the peek for you and then shoot somebody else. Because winning the SVS here, like, is incredibly difficult to do if the enemy sniper is being buffed constantly. Just you're playing for other picks. You're playing to make the enemy team hide and spawn, basically.
Mission begins in 60 seconds. Mission begins in 30 seconds. Mission begins in 10 seconds.
That air wasn't getting any lighter.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, good sack denial. I already mentioned this last half, but just have your soldier play top raid and build banner.
Attention. 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left in the mission.
If your gun is going to be this forward, your combo needs to play around it. Your combo cannot be hiding in the cubby like this. You guys need to play around the gun, not let it get spammed for free. This is partially also your soldier's job. Your soldier can stand here and get a little bit of spam on the combo, not let them spam the gun for free like that. Even if you only do 40 or 50 damage, it makes a big difference because your sniper can like help you out. Your sniper can pinch. Now would be a good time to leave. You're down your demo and sniper. Trying to refight this is just really not a possibility.
I'm moving this.
Yeah, so I'd really, if whoever the main caller is, when you see that you're down that many important players, just tell your entire team to just be out. You didn't even have Uber disad, so there's really no reason for your soldier and heavy to go deep like that. Your medic doesn't need to be deep like that. Just get out. Because now you've established a hold on second, but because you didn't get out of first cleanly, you're giving them a lot of space on hill. If you get out faster, you can have your sniper buffed and taking the SVS before the enemy team even peeks the hill. Get forward, support your sniper. Yeah, don't chase that guy on the cliffside there. Your scout should always play close to your demo on hill. You never chase. Only chase what your demo's chasing. Cypher, if your heavy's dead, you need to stay side tunnel because you are the only player who can hold that. Normally, on second, you're gonna play around your heavy almost exclusively. You're gonna like whip him around and stuff. You're gonna play as a unit. If your heavy pushes hill, you push hill. If your heavy pushes side tunnel, you push side tunnel. A good rule of thumb is if the enemy team has Uber, you guys hide in side tunnel and you kill the cart players, and then you come out post Uber. If the enemy team does not have Uber, you have a lot more leeway to play aggressively. Yeah, just get out here. This is fine. You guys lost some DM fights. It's not a big deal. Your heavy doesn't need to fight like that. The heavy positioning there was good, bottom right, but don't do that if you have no players next to you. Because what I want to see is when you guys are leaving second, I want to have your heavy and your soldier play on the catwalk here. Your heavy needed to leave catwalk. Because when you have somebody on catwalk, you're heavy and soldier, you basically deny the sniper from peeking. You guys just don't let him peek this. You play passively and you don't let him peek aggressively, if that makes sense. You don't feed into their house ever. You let them have the house. You just play on the catwalk itself. This is like, because the third was a bit sloppy, this is your time to leave to last. Now you do have an option of trying to refight third if you send your heavy and soldier drop down, the rest of you flood main with your sniper, which it looks like you're trying to do. I see your soldiers ready to do that. Okay, you guys opt for the more conservative.
I was more so trying to just like prevent a soldier or demo from jumping in.
Okay. No, that's not a bad plan. That's not a bad plan. Normally your heavy would be the one to do that, and you would go play flank. You just like you get an upper as soon as possible. That way their sniper cannot never establish a hold up here. Sorry, what'd you say?
Where is our heavy? Oh, this time.
Yeah, your heavy went for a very late drop down sack play, I think. Your heavy was just like your heavy was going for some miracle. Brother, why are you on the airstrike on last, holding tiles?
Like a fine though.
You are the MVP class of this point, and you were on the wrong rocket launcher. Fix that. Heavy low ground here makes absolutely 0 sense. You need your heavy pub slot to deny bombs. Your heavy cannot get heals down here. This is not a viable playstyle. Okay, you guys pop. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really feel why you needed to pop there. They did not have any high ground positioning. There was no threats to your medic. Next time, just keep your medic in the cubby. Just keep your medic back here. Don't use the Uber to chase picks like that. You could have just had full ad. Let's get your pyro back to spawn here. Not your scout roaming is okay. Your pyro roaming is not, because you guys need to be playing for the pub hold again. This is a great sniper positioning. This is good engineer positioning. Your demos has a good positioning. Just like your heavy and pyro, just need to play the meta here. Cow Mangler, I fuck with that. Yeah, it's okay. Although why you're playing pub spot, I have no clue. This is absolutely redundant. You should play over. You should either play lower with your spy, or you should play top left. What I like to do on Soldier is I play black box and I play right here, and I make sure the sniper never peeks that. And if the pyro starts to reflect my spam, that's great because it means my spy is going to get a stab.
Is this the point where we run against Battalion Soldier?
I know I ran buff banner here, and we did get some good use of it, but otherwise I did not run much banners, no. Which I definitely should,
Yeah, so just I really want to see your soldier and demo split up here, because right now the sniper is suppressing you both simultaneously. Your heavy needs to be playing where your pyro is, denying the bomb. Your pyro needs to be spy checking around the gun and like reflecting spam. Your pyro and heavy are like literally doing each other's jobs, which makes no sense. It's not efficient. Last hold was honestly like pretty okay. If your heavy and pyro just play normally, that would be a strong hold for you.
Five, four, three, two, one. Mission begins in 60 seconds. Mission begins in 30 seconds. Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'd recommend not having your medic stand in the cubby here. Your medic should really be standing in the dispenser or near the teleporter, just so you're farther away from the sacks, and keep your engineer and sniper buffed. Just like the two classes you can't afford to lose in the sack, really. You're bombing them again? Why? You don't even have Uber Disad. There's no... You don't need to be in. Okay, now they're just popping top right. When you guys lose your sniper for any reason on first, your combo should play very aggressively right side and not give the sniper an angle on your combo. Your combo should stay out of the sight line by playing closer to them. And then when they pop in, using your pyro and demo right away rather than playing. Don't play in the cubby like this. When when your sniper's dead, you don't want to be playing passively. Okay, the sniper has control of hill, and you guys have no space, so you need to just be out a little bit earlier here. You're like let your heavy leave your heavy to die, maybe with your soldier and spy, and the rest of you should just be out a little bit earlier. If the sniper's ever uncontested, if the sniper ever has this sight line and nobody can fight him, you are just leaving. You are gone. Your combo just needs to be a little bit careful here, not to fight hill too aggressively because you have no side tunnel control yet. Yeah, this is all going pretty badly here because you guys are trying to refight when you have no hill control. Just for next time, I'd recommend your pyro scout demo play sort of in the dispenser. Be very spy paranoid and just like try and stall for time. You're making space for your sniper without feeding on hill. And then when your side tunnel players respawn, you try and take side tunnel then. And if you get side tunnel, then you refight hill. Okay, you have a fairly reasonable Uber exchange here, but you have no side tunnel control, so you need to remember to get out early here. Like your pyro was like roaming deep on hill, and your medic was being harassed. I think your sniper's going for a hero shot. This should not a great plan. Now you guys should all be out. You're down this many players. I'd recommend doing the standard tracks refight with your sniper. Go get buffed over here. And then your heavy engineer soldier are going to play bottom right. You guys are just going to stall for time. You're going to build your Uber Disad back up. This is what your demo and pyro are doing right now is the opposite of what I want to see. You do get out cleanly, which is good. Again, I'd like to see your heavy leaving balcony just so you can always have catwalk. Leave catwalk so you have some control of this. I really like the aggression from your combo and your sniper at the same time. This is good. This is the reason why your soldier and heavy play catwalk is to enable this behavior. If you have somebody on catwalk, this behavior from your combo is a lot easier to maintain. Okay, good. Cypher, get a buff. Go play on the catwalk. Exactly. This is good. This is really good. Okay, your demo and pyro need to not hide. You guys are hiding way too much. You're going to bait your soldier if you do this. You need to play more aggressively when your soldier is aggressive. Same thing with your medic, just a little bit. If you could just like give your heavy a buff a little more often here, you don't need to be hiding in the dispenser all the time. Nice collapse in Valley. You get some excellent picks. You run your players out. And you play conservatively for a second here. Your scout's being a little too aggressive. You gotta wait for your respawners and then refight. You can let them get a little bit of cart time. It's just important that you stay close to your demo for the spy checking. And now that you have your spawners, now it's okay to be aggressive again. So scout, play a little closer to your demo. Soldier, you should be in his place. You should be up on catwalk. Or your heavy. Your heavy could also get up there. A little more difficult as heavy. A good spy checking of C house. Make sure you guys keep that up so the heavy doesn't peek you. Because a lot of heavies will try and walk C house. Make sure you're always denying that. So I want to see your soldiers stay on catwalk for longer, and I want your demo to focus the cart more because your scout's being overrun. Your scout really needs your demo's help here.
No, I think I was constantly trying to defend cart rather than catwalk.
Yeah, just you guys are like you're like trying to do each other's jobs. Your soldier is actually the one who's going to hold the choke the most, and your demo's going to deny the cart. Their flank is like just like trolling their asses off, letting themselves be killed by your soldier. That's good.
Yeah, no, it's because I had like 8 rockets, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna bomb cart a lot more.
Yeah, you shouldn't have 8 rockets in the first place, though.
Yeah.
They're just letting you get away with that. That's not going to work against good teams. Okay, don't give them this space. You're giving them so much space on corner. Have your pyro and demo play a little more aggressively. Just so like your heavy and soldier are both dead, so you cannot let the enemy team walk through U-turn. You got to play more aggressively and stuff them on the corner itself. You got to stuff them right here, not back here. This is a big difference. Okay, good surf. You guys sort of like got out, but you didn't get all the way out. So if you think the situation is going bad, just get all the way out, play pub spot. This is the same thing I saw last half from your heavy. No roaming lower like this. You need to stick to the meta. You need to play pub spot as heavy when you're playing defense. It is incredibly boring, but incredibly necessary because now the soldier is now your soldier spawn camping. Your hold is over now. This Uber is going to do nothing in the grand scheme of things. Because now you have no Uber disad, and you guys are just staggering spawns. All you have to do is just have your combo maintain high ground with your sniper, and your flank roams a little bit. This behavior from your soldier, totally, this is great stuff. If you're on the stock rocket launcher, it'd be 10 out of 10. Or even the black box. I love black box and lasts. You can just roam forever and get constant resupply. Yeah, just have your heavy play next to your demo here. This would be really good. Your demo just needs a little bit of protection from the spam. Your heavy can afford to eat some damage here. Your heavy cannot afford to play low ground. If that makes sense. Like, your heavy should stand here and eat spam intentionally to help your medic build. Okay, you guys have a much longer Uber, so you choose to use into them and you chase a bit. This is fine. Now it's time to back up, though. You came so close to losing your medic for nothing. Don't sit there and camp the telly. You got the picks you wanted, just get out. Their team is doing the same thing you guys were doing last round. They're just feeding in main because they're not like executing the plan. They think Uber Ad's important when it's really not. That's what you get for playing low ground. You deserve that. Make sure you always try and give your soldier crit heals when he respawns, because your soldier needs to bomb top left constantly and like try and keep the sniper out of the window. Okay, you guys tried the same Uber play again where you go very aggressively. Don't do that unless your Uber's better. Your Uber was not better there. Don't chase like that. The definition of a better Uber is that the enemy team has overextended and they are trapped beneath you. Good attempt to stall for the cart. It's good that your demo's swinging wide, good that your scout's swinging wide. Okay, get your demo to resub. You're gonna send your heavy head glitch. Okay, what is your heavy doing here? This is not gonna work. I thought your heavy was gonna go head glitch. So if your heavy was standing down here, this would make a lot of sense. This is a great place to stall for the last 30 to 40 seconds. Don't play on the sight line like that. If you just play down here, just get 2 arrows, you can stall the cart for so long. Again, you do this drop down Uber play. Your Uber is better, but you don't bring in the right classes. This Pyro solo is... I'd really recommend trying to have a hit scan class in with that. That would be a lot better. This is looking really good. Just get your heavy up pub spot. This is just like, it's such an unnecessary risk to be playing like that. And your poor demo is going to get bombed. If the enemy soldier had a lick of sense, he would bomb your demo. This is perfect. This is perfect from your sniper, NG, and Pyro. This is exactly what they should be doing. Your scout and spy are trying to go for a pinch. It's good. I don't know what their spy's problem is. Their spy is like going for heavy picks when they should just be playing for the gun. Okay, you guys are like feeding for the cart with the Uber, which does not make a lot of sense. So I saw your soldier bomb overhead when the Uber was occurring into the heavy, basically. You should just play that more conservatively and just stall the cart from another angle. Like, you should just have your soldier bomb the crates right there and just stand up there. That would have been a lot more sensible than bombing the cart itself. And then everybody else, you guys don't need to drop down. You need to trust in your demo to spam the cart, and you need to have your heavy and Pyro can be the ones dropping down. Let your demo maintain high ground. Does that make sense? Like, for the last fight, like I'm talking like the last 10-15 seconds, that's how you would play. You don't during the normal hold, you don't drop down at all.
Begins in 30 seconds. Mission begins from 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Looks like you were going to execute a sack and then got canceled. What was that?
I just fucked up the bomb.
Okay, yeah, but where was your demo? I thought your demo was Then you're like, you're pyro sacked, but with nobody else. That you guys have all the ingredients for a bomb, and you just need to put them all together. Your pyro, soldier, and demo should all go in at the same time. You guys will actually get value out of that. Even if you don't realize it, your spy will appreciate it. Okay, you have a very normal Uber here. Your flank is relatively healthy. This is good. The soldier top left is being fought by your pyro. That's excellent. Pyro soldier's dead. Perfect. Now that the soldier's dead, your heavy can walk in. Perfect. Your flank can take over right side. Okay, you lose your med. It's not the end of the world if you guys keep the push going. Okay, your pyro, yes, your pyro goes in. Honestly, just do that earlier. When your medic dies, sack immediately. Your pyro, if you'd just gone in earlier, you would have gotten more value out of that. That was like like the last 30 seconds that I just saw was really good. If your medic hadn't died, you guys would have just capped. And it's like not your medic's fault. The sniper hit a good shot. Just as soon as your medic dies, just keep the pressure up. Don't start pressing S. You all want to be in the same spawn wave. There's no value to dying later. Enemy team gives up first because they have bad positioning. That's fine. What are you guys? You are greed maxing right now. You're costing yourselves. Nobody met your medic. You just cost yourselves 20% Uber by not meeting your medic. Your sniper's hitting every shot, but that has no bearing on the rest of your team. Your pyro can protect your sniper, and the rest of you can go meet your medic. Like, you guys just 1 second because your sniper decided that he was the main character. That's not normally going to work. You guys gotta like remember the basics. Okay, right now we're got to have somebody clearing catwalk. So if your soldier's dead, you need to have your heavy clear catwalk. If your heavy's dead, you need to have your pyro clear catwalk. There's always got to be somebody clearing that. Okay, Beggar's Bazooka. I like that. That's viable. But what? Not low ground. Beggar's Bazooka on the corner would be fire. If you were Beggar's Bazooka right here, you'd get huge damage. Don't even bomb with it.
I was under because I just fucked up a bomb.
Okay, yeah. Don't even bomb. You don't on third man. All you have to do is just play the corner. Like 3 rockets around this corner, you'll get thousands of damage.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, bombing during some downtime. Not the worst idea in the world. I really would try and wait for your spy, though. Your spy is behind them. You guys could have gone for something together. I don't know. Your spy is just, like, sitting here. This is probably, like, the lowest value spy gameplay I've seen in a while. Just, like, go do something else. Like, go enforcer the gun from behind. If you just enforcer the gun, that's value. Maybe not right now, but when your team's pushing, they're like, or when your soldier's bombing, like. Bit of downtime here. You're walking up the slope. This is all normal and good. You get players in the corner. Okay, heavy on cart. Not a big fan of that. I'd like to see your heavy playing the corner more. I'm really a big fan of having your heavy sort of just sit right here and just watch the bucket, just watch bend here. Should not, because if your heavy sits here, they can never refight you. Okay, push turns out okay anyways. Mainly because their sniper was on the Huntsman for some reason. I don't know what the fuck that's about. What sniper? No, don't put your sniper main, please, please. Yes, yes, upper, upper. Where is your sniper going? This reeks of bad communication. Your sniper wants to go upper, but nobody's protecting him. That guy should be. That guy just like carried you guys on second, and you're not babysitting him at all. You gotta needs to be babysat on last. That's the carry class. And yes, he does have good movement. That is not an excuse for that. Flushing out tiles is okay. I like that you're buffed heavies here. Why demo in the window is very questionable though. I like the concept of buffing your heavy to clear the tiles out, but I don't like the concept of your demo pushing this way because he's gonna get stuffed so hard.
Or should I try to stun him?
Just walk up the stairs with your sniper and spam the gun from here or spam pub spot. If they're spamming you in return, rotate down to Harry Potter and spam from the lower ground. Because this window is so easy to deny, you're not getting adequate value playing here. Okay, little 9v9, everybody throws themselves at the DM fight. I really like that Cypher bombed top left when the heavy was distracted. That was good. I think that won you guys the point. Because the enemy team was like all distracted and chaotic because he was up there. So basically, what the textbook last push looks like is you buff your spiral players, like your heavy and soldier, take tiles for you. You flush out lower with your combo and your scout. You get your sniper well protected on the stairs. You spam the gun out, and when it's time to Uber exchange, you exchange. Leave somebody with your sniper to protect him, and then during the post Uber, your soldier is bombing in and your spy's decloaking. It's big DM fight. And then if you lose the DM fight, you do not panic and all start flooding main. You redo the push. You get your sniper protected. You clear tiles. You buff your combo. You go in. But you just do it without Uber. The dry push and the Uber push are very similar. You don't panic and flood main because you're just gonna get stuffed every time. You guys spent like 10 minutes doing that on your first scrim. That was what I saw. You guys have any questions for? I do have to go, so I have time for a few questions if you need them.
I'm good. It was very helpful telling me where to go. This is the first season I'm playing. I'm not even playing this season, really. I'm just up, but that was the first time I played Soldier.
Yeah. Just the big thing for you is obviously the stock rocket launcher or black box. Also, roaming on last, try to not roam very deep on last. Try to play more for denying the sniper, if that makes sense. You're playing either you're pinching lower with your spy or you're pinching top left by the crates and you're spamming the window.
Gotcha.
You're not like going deep in spiral for big picks because that's not, they're just going to stuff you if you do that.
All right.
All right, you guys have a good night.
You too.